untold story of high-frequency words and how our kids are forced to learn them. Learning high-frequency words is at the core of English reading instruction. The traditional methods used for teaching these words rely on visual memory and continuous repetition of these words. Put it another way, children are forced to memorize these words rather than being taught strategies to actually learn to read them. But why? Are we using the right methods for teaching our kids to read these words? Why is it that these methods are causing tremendous hardship on so many children? Do these methods make any scientific or statistical sense? And are we even aware of the weight of the cognitive task that we're asking our children to do? What if there was a better way to teach these words to our kids? And what are high-frequency words, and why are they so important? The untold story of high-frequency words. High-frequency words make up for 50 to 75% of the words used in school books, kids' books, and magazines. They are often called sight words because of two widespread yet wrong beliefs. These two beliefs are: they cannot be decoded phonetically, they have to be learned just by sight alone. Children are asked to memorize them by the way they look or just by pure repetition, causing tremendous hardship on our kids. However, a closer look to the data reveals a different story, an untold story about high-frequency words. When you look at the data closely, we learn that more than 70% of high-frequency words can be decoded phonetically. At, an, it, in, if are just a few examples. Besides, almost 40% of these decodable high-frequency words follow very basic phonic rules. On top of that, almost 97% of the non-decodable words contain some decodable parts. Are you confused? Okay, let's put an example. For instance, the word said is only 33% non-decodable phonetically. Don't you believe me? Let me explain. Said has three sounds, s, e, d. The first sound, s, is represented by the letter s, which is the letter you would expect for this sound, so this part makes sense phonetically. The last sound, d, is represented by the letter d, which is again the letter you would expect for this sound. This part makes sense phonetically. The middle sound, e, is represented by the letters a, I. This is the part that doesn't make sense phonetically. So in reality, only 33% of this word is non-decodable. This is the case for most non-decodable words in the English language. Only a percentage of the word is non-decodable. In fact, our analysis shows that of the 220 most commonly used high-frequency words, only 3.23% are entirely non-decodable. It's curious this 3.23% is made up of two words, a and ab. However, we insist on teaching these words to our kids as if all of their parts did not make sense phonetically. No, take a deep breath and take your time to reflect on this. This is probably so radically different from what you've heard before. However, all of these conclusions are based on the analysis of the 220 most commonly used high-frequency words. What I mean is that they are based on data, not beliefs. So, what can we do? Use the strategies to align the introduction of high-frequency words with phonics. Learn more about this analysis, what we can do, get the infographic and many more free resources at learningreadinghub.com. You can also find the link on the video description. You can also check other videos on the channel. And if you found value on this video, please hit the like button so these methods can spread out and more people can benefit from this information. Bye and see you on the next video.